Hi guys, Jason West here. How are you? How's everybody doing? Let's talk today a little bit about selling courses. One of my favorite things that I do. It's my favorite topic. Really been selling a lot of courses over the last 2 years. Took me a little while to find my feet, as you'd expect with anything that you're trying new. I've sold loads of physical products over the years, then websites, software. I've done all sorts, and courses was new to me about 2 years ago. But I love the idea of creating something of value that's going to help somebody else, and then you getting paid for it, and you can then leverage that and sell it over and over again, which makes perfect sense. Everyone's a winner, in other words. So how do you get a course up real quick? Well, one of the first things that you're going to need to do is to obviously have a decent sales page for your course. And I'll just whip up on the screen now here a funnel I've created that's ready for you to import into your own account. I'm going to talk to you about the software that I use. But look, this is what you're going to want, really. This is a good framework for a course sales page. So you're going to need your title there with the big main benefit of, how it's going to help the person. What problem is it going to solve for them? Try and make it as specific as possible. And then a good sales video there as well. That can even be you just talking to camera, talking head style. And hopefully you get across your message as to how the course is going to help the person. And then you've got the button underneath for them to get started, which will usually bring up a checkout page, something like this. This particular one is like a pop-up. And then you'll often have one payment, or if it's a big course that's, like I say, about $997 plus, you might want to offer a payment plan. So that's how you would do that. Or even send someone to a strategy call if it's like $2,000 plus maybe. So you need everything about your course there. You need the main benefits laid out like this. You're going to want some testimonials on your sales page as well. And then what I like to do is actually put a tour of the course itself, so people know what it is they're buying. So they get to look around the inside of your training course. And then all the details of the modules. Usually you have, somewhere between, I would say, 1 and 8 modules, something like that. You want to break it down into manageable things. And then bonuses, you've got to have bonuses. And these are usually bonuses that help them with, perhaps a common objection or something else they need that would enhance the course that they're buying from you. And then a nice little overview of what's actually included as a whole. And then obviously the call to action to get started and buy the course, and then a money back guarantee. Another important part, make it the best guarantee you possibly can, to the point where they read it and they just think, well, do you know what? There's absolutely no risk in me doing this. I'm up for this. And then a little bit about you at the bottom there to demonstrate your expertise in this particular niche that you're in. And then the good old FAQ at the bottom, which just, again, covers more objections, common questions that people need to know the answer before they can press that buy now button. And then down the bottom, you usually have your privacy and your terms and copyright, logo, that kind of thing. And then a help desk as well is really useful to have on the page. If they're tittering on the brink of actually thinking of ordering a course from you, and they've got that question that's not covered on that page, then you need to make sure it's really quick and easy for them to be able to submit a ticket or get on the phone, and then you can close the deal. So that's the front end side of things, the sales page. But then once they've joined your course, you're going to want a nice login area, something like this too. So a really professional looking login where they can sign up or sign in right there. Or if they're not a member, it takes them back to the sales page in case they stumbled across this login for them to go and join the course. And then once they're in, you need to have a secure area for them to go and look at all your training content. And then preferably allow them to comment under each training video so that you know what questions they've got about specific parts of your training. And then you can comment back. And then they get an email. And then, of course, this needs to also be built in with the help desk as well. So you usually have like a little life ring up there too, where people can go to that same help desk as the sales page. So that's the kind of system that you want to be able to quickly start selling your courses. What is all this about? What is, where does this sales page come from? Where does this login page come from? This is actually one of my ready-made sales funnels. So all you need to do is using a platform called Kartra. Now, let me just put this up for you here. So Kartra, if you're not using it already, is a fantastic system, especially for selling courses, because it allows you to do all this in one place. So you can have your membership area, you can have your sales page, you can have your emailing, your sequencing, you know, all of that automation, everything all in one place, and your checkout. Whereas so many other platforms spread it all sideways. You know, they stick you on YouTube or Wistia, Vimeo to host the actual sales video. And then your landing page might be built in the one software, and your email marketing's over here and Infusionsoft and everything. And then you've got to try and put it all together and make sense of it all. So using Kartra, that's what I recommend. And the campaigns that I create, like this one here, there we go, you can see it. This is the one that we're talking about, the course membership funnel. You can see that everything is included all in there. So all your pages, the email list is set up ready, help desk, the membership area, the whole shebang. And all you do is import it into your own Kartra account and then get editing it. And you can be up and running really quickly. And how much is your time worth at the end of the day? That's what you've got to think about. Is you could try and find your way around all of this, but if you can just take this template, edit it to be your own, and then press go and launch it to your list, then obviously you can very quickly start selling courses online, which is what it's all about. So if you're interested in grabbing that particular funnel, you can do so here, jasonwest.com. Course membership funnel, course membership funnel, jasonwest.com, course membership funnel. That's it. So great to have you guys on board. Jenny has said, great question here. I'm going to put it over the top. Jenny, how does it compare to ClickFunnels? There is no comparison to ClickFunnels. Everybody thinks that Kartra and ClickFunnels are like direct competitors, and in a way they are. However, ClickFunnels does one thing very well, and that is the page builder. And the other thing they do is incredibly is market their products, upsells and things to you once you've bought ClickFunnels. You know, Russell Brunson is a marketing genius. You've got to respect the guy for his marketing. He's fantastic, but the software is not even on the same page as Kartra. Having used ClickFunnels for ages, and moving like 18 funnels over to Kartra, which was a big decision because it's a lot of work moving all the pages, rebuilding them all in Kartra. There's no comparison, Jenny. Basically, Kartra does the video hosting, the membership areas, you know, the help desk is all built in, the checkout and everything. You don't need any other software. Whereas with ClickFunnels, even people have been using it for years, are still using Infusionsoft to do all their mailing because you know, ClickFunnels actual software for doing the emailing, Actionetics and everything is a bit of a car crash. I'm sorry, but it is. And so most people tend to use Kartra, where they've got everything in one place. And that's why a lot of people are moving over from ClickFunnels as well, actually. So, another great question from Jenny. Since you're here, I work with realtors. Would this be a good platform to build out landing pages for lead generation? Yes, it would. And I have done it. If we go to my funnel shop here, I'll show you my real estate funnels, which is a little bit off topic, but hey, you're live. So let's do this. There you go. The real estate funnel package ready-made. So all done for you. We've got 2 systems of lead generation. We've got a home valuation. So if someone wants to, you know, get their home valued, so there's your hot seller lead, and then a property listing, which requires them to opt in to get the full details. So we've done that, got it all working, and it's there ready to go again to import into your Kartra account. And you can use it multiple times. So any of my funnels, you can duplicate them within your Kartra account. So like, for example, if you had a load of properties, then you can just duplicate them, no problem. So that's it for today then, guys. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. And thanks very much for jumping on. And if you're watching this later on as a replay, I hope you have a good weekend too. I'll speak to you real soon. Thanks very much and take care. Bye-bye, guys.